Alright, hey guys, so today, as requested, we're going to be doing a video on all of my aquariums, kind of updating you on everything. So I went ahead and put up a poll on YouTube about what video you guys wanted me to make, and the one that was chosen was an update on all my fish tanks. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take you through every fish tank I have and show you everything that's changed on it since probably the last time you've seen. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with the tank that was right behind me, and this is my 55-gallon kind of colorful, fake plant, tropical aquarium, I guess you could say. Tons of glowfish and colorful fish like that. Nothing in here has really changed except for the fact I took out a whole bunch of Buenos Aires tetras and moved them to a different tank. And I went ahead and put this parrot cichlid in right here. I took that guy from my 36-gallon tank and moved him into here. He's been doing great in here. Other than that, not much really to update. Still colorful, still tons of plants. All the fish are still here, like the angelfish, the silver dollars, and all the glowfish. So that's pretty much it. No real updates here. I plan to get a new filter for this tank very soon, so keep an eye out for that video. But that's pretty much it for this tank. This 29 goldfish tank has the light off for a reason. I was having a really bad algae problem, probably because it's right in front of a window. Anyway, this tank will be gone very, very soon. You probably won't see this tank again, actually. All these goldfish will be moving out of this tank into a much, much bigger home. They'll be going to my 1,200-gallon koi pond. So that'll be in an upcoming video as well. That'll be in like a pond update video. But here's the last look at them in a tank. Next up, we have my African cichlid tank. This tank's doing pretty good. The Nubius is still blooming like crazy. The fish like to chew on the leaves quite a bit, but it seems to grow back just fine. There is one fish in here that is getting bullied that has its tail basically all bit off. But it's eating still just fine. All the fish are eating just fine. So I went ahead and left him in here. I tried putting him in a breeding net, but he just jumped right back out. And then the other thing is that they seem to be digging a ton in the sand. As you can see, all this sand right here is all dug up. They just like to dig. But nothing here has changed really, no new fish, nothing like that. The next tank I have is this breeding for profit tank right here. Just a ton of small fish in here to basically grow out to sell. There's also a ton of cherry shrimp in here, as you can see. Those are also just growing out to sell. So nothing crazy in here, just a whole bunch of baby fish basically. Just power feeding these guys, tons of water changes, just getting them to grow. Next up we have another profit tank. This is basically the same thing with a ton of adult guppies and then just a ton of guppy fry, as you can see. Once again, just waiting for all these guys to grow out. And there's also some red cherry shrimp in here as well. Nothing crazy here, just a little breeding tank. Next up is just these big fancy goldfish. There's a lot of them in here right now because I brought one of them in from the koi pond that was in the front yard. I brought that guy inside because it was getting really cold outside. So that's why he's in here. But basically all these guys are doing the same as well. No losses or anything. They're just being goldfish, just swimming around. They have gotten a little bit bigger since the last time you've seen them. But that's really the only update here. So next up we have my red-eared slider turtle. I went ahead and tried to make it really dark in the room just so you could see him a little better because this tank does give off a lot of glare. It is spray painted black in the back. So that's kind of why. It's not as bad in person. Anyway, there's my little turtle. He's doing absolutely amazing. There is a few feeder guppies in here, but they're all doing good also. I just refilled his lettuce, so he's been eating on his lettuce today. He's also been doing really good eating pellets. I'll go ahead and put up a video of him eating some pellets. But yeah, he's doing really great. He's grown quite a bit. Not much to update here. He's just living his best life, being a good little turtle. Then right across the room, we have my betta fish tank. Now here is my betta. And this is just a simple planted betta fish tank. We have some low light plants. They're doing pretty good. I just went ahead and trimmed them back not too long ago. Then we also have some red cherry shrimp in here, as well as some neon tetras. I went ahead and moved these swordtails out of here into a bigger tank because they were getting a little bit big for this aquarium. But that's pretty much it here. Nothing too crazy has been going on. The next tank I have is my new planted aquarium. This used to be like a little colorful fake plant aquarium, but now it's a lot more natural. I went ahead and did a whole video redoing this aquarium, so you can go ahead and check that one out. I went ahead and took the parrot cichlid out of here because he was uprooting some of my plants, and I replaced him with a school of Buenos Aires tetras. I just swapped fish from one tank to another. So they're doing really good in here, and then we have the showpiece large angelfish. They're all just really peaceful fish, and they're just swimming around doing their own thing. I really, really like this tank because I really enjoy the more natural tanks. As I've kind of been seasoned in the hobby, I guess you could say, I'm kind of starting to drift away from the fake aquarium plants. I still do have the colorful tropical aquarium, but I'm starting to go a little bit more natural with the new tanks I set up. And then the last aquarium we have in here is my 55-gallon reef aquarium. Nothing much has changed in here except for the fact that we lost my scissor-tailed dartfish. That guy died. And then I tried adding a few more shrimp. I tried adding a blood red shrimp, and that guy was doing great for about a week. Then he disappeared. So something in my tank is making my shrimp disappear. Every shrimp I've added to this tank has literally disappeared. Like seen one day and then the next day completely gone. I took all the rocks down, could not find them anywhere. I also went ahead and added a little pincushion urchin. He's around here somewhere. He's doing absolutely great. I've had him for a few days now, and he's always out, just all over the glass. I actually don't know where he is right now. I just saw him about an hour ago on that purple rock over there, so I'm assuming he went like in a cave underneath it. But that guy's a really cool creature. He just does a little thing, runs around the tank. We also have just the basic fish, the clownfish, the royal grama, the damsels, the sailfin tang, the foxface, and the firefish. They're all doing amazing, as well as the coral. The coral is also doing pretty good. This coral right here, the hammer coral, is doing amazing. GSP is doing great as well. Trumpet coral, candy cane coral, whatever that guy is, doing good. Mushrooms are all doing good. I went ahead and put a little mushroom right there just to see how it would do. It's doing great. Same with GSP. Whatever that coral is, he's not doing so good. A little bit of kind of deteriorating. But all my zoanthids are doing pretty well. The sump of the tank is doing just fine still. My refugium kind of had some die off, so we don't really have anything in there. Just algae, basically. And then I went ahead and added ChemiClean because I had some cyanobacteria growing in there. So it's overactivating my protein skimmer. So that's why there's just tons of bubbles. It's just draining back into the sump right now. So that is pretty much it for the reef tank. And then the last tank right here is this 15-gallon kitchen tank, basically. It's in our kitchen. I went ahead and added those baby swordtails in here. And as you can see, they've gotten quite a bit bigger. There's one of them, and the other two are hiding somewhere. And then we once again have the angelfish in here. Not much to update. These guys are all doing great. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you want to see the koi and the outdoor goldfish, you can go ahead and watch my pond update video that should be coming out soon. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.